The latest data on inflation is showing good and bad news. Overall, consumer prices are rising at the slowest rate since January.
But the cost of living is still much higher than average. Many families are facing higher food prices for the second Thanksgiving in a row.
News 10's Blake Dollier is live in the studio tonight. He introduces us to a local woman whose family is cutting back this year.
Patrice Rondrell, just 2 years ago, Americans had the cheapest Thanksgiving in a decade. But as thousands of people prepare for this year's feast, they're running into much higher prices. I spoke with one local shopper who, like many, says they're cutting back. Lena Harvey says with prices of almost every Thanksgiving dish going up, she's having to make changes to her normal holiday plans.
We're not really going extreme with Thanksgiving this year. We're kind of doing, usually you do like the big turkey, kind of like, what you see in movies.
For her, that looks like a smaller gathering with fewer people.
Usually we get together with like everyone, but it's just kind of expensive and we're not really going all out just because, things are just pricey.
A recent study shows that you'll pay nearly $11 more for your meal this year. You can see on your screen a list of items that have went up in price. Butter and margarine are up 34%. Turkeys are up 17%. And if you have room for dessert, you'll pay just under 20% more. Harvey says instead of focusing on the food, she's focusing on her family.
I know times are tough right now, but just staying positive and happy. I mean, it's Thanksgiving. You're thankful for what you have and you're thankful for the family that you're with.
She says she hopes cheaper years lie ahead.
I do have a hope that it will get better. I'm pretty sure. I mean, we always have our ups and downs in the country. I'm sure it's just a down. You can't have your ups if you don't have your downs.
Inflation isn't the only thing behind these prices rising. Outbreaks of avian flu and rising costs of animal feed are also to blame. One item that's actually less expensive this year is fresh cranberries. Patrice Rondrell, back to you.
Load up on those cranberries.